Well, I just finished watching my latest Nintendo Direct and I figured let's do something different, something new for the channel. And by that I mean do what every other Nintendo YouTuber does and talk about that latest Direct. Huzzah for YouTube algorithms killing creativity. But, oh boy, there's a lot to digest from that Direct, so let's dive in, shall we? So, the show starts with Monster Hunter, and I'm pretty sure, like, at least 50% of you thought this was gonna be a Smash reveal. It's Monster Hunter in Smash Bros. Again. But nope, it's just an update to Monster Hunter Rise, which is a good game by the way, so I was pretty happy to see this. It looks a bit like if Monster Hunter and Castlevania had a baby, and then the baby was actually a scary dragon looking thing, but still, you know, it's a weird thing to open the Direct with, but it's pretty good. But then right, Mario Party Superstars comes out flaunting its stuff. Or, as I like to call it, Mario Party, we gave up trying to make a good Mario Party, so we're just remaking the old ones. But yeah, it does look pretty good, really good. Like, why are these visuals so good? I don't know why MD Cube seem to have a thing for incredibly detailed visuals, but this isn't even the first time they've done it. They went all out with Clubhouse games too. I mean really, I don't see how they can screw this one up. It's literally just the old boards and the old minigames. It's pretty safe. So why Super Mario Party was alright, it just fell a bit short. It looks like we're finally gonna get an amazing Mario Party game again. Huzzah! Hold up, what the fuck is this? Voice of Cards? Pfft, everyone knows Cards can't talk. Boring. Only, I'm not gonna lie, those look pretty good too. The fact is right, when you've been playing games for as long as I have, you start to really appreciate the weird things like this. You just want to experience something new, and I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen an RPG game made entirely out of cards before. Well, I say all this, but I'm probably not going to buy it anyway. But still, it's the thought that counts. Next thing I care about is Hyrule Warriors. That game which I feel like it came out, and no one really talked about it that much. Well, I really liked it. I even finished it 100% at the time. I grinded the heck out of it. But the thing is, I feel like I'm done with it, you know? I don't really have much desire to dive back in. I feel like I got my fix. So unless it massively shakes things up, I think it's just going to be more of the same. Still though, I'm sure someone is excited about this. I'm just a miserable jaded git. Talking about being a miserable jaded git, Chocobo GP. Move aside Mario Kart, looks like you finally got some competition. And okay, look, I'm just going to be brutally honest with you guys. It looks kind of crappy, right? I'm sorry for immediately throwing shade at it, but it kind of looks generic as fuck. Like, it's just a step up from Garfield Kart. It looks so basic, and the visuals are reminding me a bit of Balan Wonderworld. And anything that reminds me of Balan Wonderworld isn't good. But look, I like kart races, and maybe this is going to be a gem. Maybe I'm being too harsh. It's a bit soon to say, really. I mean, you can't judge a game based just on the reveal trailer, but I can only speak on what I'm seeing right now, and it looks a bit crap. Moving on, and it's time for the big old Smash Bros cock tease. Pretty sure a good chunk of people were only watching this Direct for the Smash Bros reveal, and then they slapped this one out. I bet the view count plummeted after they announced no Smash Bros news. But really, everyone knows the final character is going to be Sakurai anyway, so don't worry about it. Sorry for the spoilers. But Smash Bros is lame compared to what happened next. Ah yes, the best announcement of the show. Heck, maybe the entire year. I mean, maybe some people don't care about this, but it's like fucking monumental. That's right. 3D Kirby. The Madmen finally did it, and it looks perfect. They nailed it. The visuals, the scale, the gameplay, the ambition, it almost brings a tear to the eye. It's like Kirby has been propelled into the big boy leagues overnight. He's side by side with Mario Odyssey as far as I'm concerned. Talking about Mario, it does sort of give some 3D World vibes actually. Like if Mario 3D World took place in a post-apocalyptic Earth. Ah yes, isn't human extinction just adorable? Talking about adorable, it's time for some New Horizon update news. And they're adding Brewster, that character that has been in every game since the Nintendo DS, but now they're hyping it up. Although to be fair, they have an entire Direct planned around this update, so I'm hoping it's going to be major and not just added in missing features from past games, like pretty much every other update. I'm hoping we get some stuff to make the game feel fresh again, recapture that feeling at launch, you know, before it all got a bit boring. Talking about boring, Mario Golf Super Rush got another update. Well, you probably know my feelings on this game, but 2 new courses is a pretty good update. I think the gameplay is still fundamentally inferior to the previous games, but if they keep throwing shit at it, the sheer amount of content could somewhat make up for any other issues. You know, I'll probably do a video about the game once all the updates are out, and I'll see how it improved. So, I'm glad there's new courses, but I don't know. This game just hurt me, to be honest. Unrelated, but Project Triangle Strategy finally has a name. It's now called Triangle Strategy. Ah yes, man, they must have had an entire team of experts to come up with that one. The same thing happened with Octopath Traveler. They have this weird ass project title with the expectation of having a proper title later on, and then they just remove the word project and call it a day. And then we got Metroid Dread, also known as the most promoted Metroid game in history. I feel like we've shown so much of this game. Some stuff I feel like would have been a lot cooler to discover yourself. I suppose it's good for pushing the game, but it feels like there's a new trailer every week. I'm worried it's gonna spoil it a bit. And it's like, who's not sold already? It looks awesome. I don't think you need to convince anyone at this point. I was half expecting Ridley to show up at the end or some shit, you know? That and the voiceover lady in the trailer kinda sounded like some British dominatrix or something. I'm just saying.
For objectives, confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the Emmy research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark.
Feels like I'm about to be punished or something. Be gentle. And now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The Mario movie. You've no doubt seen about this now, but they announced the voice cast for the Mario movie, and yeah, Chris Pratt as Mario. I mean, I did not see that one coming. Did you? Did anyone? Well, I guess this one guy on Twitter did, but yeah, no, I just can't picture it. I mean, pretty much every movie he's been in, on screen or voice acting, he just sounds like Chris Pratt. He doesn't have much range, you know? It's like James Corden. No matter the role, it's just James Corden doing James Corden. Jeez, thank God it's not him voicing Mario though. Dear Lord, can you imagine bleeding James Corden voicing Mario? I think I'd cry. The rest of the casting's fine though. I mean, I don't really know half of them are if I'm being honest, but Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is just hilarious. I mean, how does that even happen? It boggles my mind. I mean, Donkey Kong hasn't even spoke since that weird 90s cartoon. You know the one.
I'd shower you with coconut cream pies.
Yeah, that one. So it's gonna be jarring seeing him talk again. Heck, even Cranky Kong's in the movie. The whole lot's here. Fingers crossed for Candy Kong to show up. No reason in particular though. I mean really, they got some big names here. We must have some faith in the movie to do well. It probably cost them a fortune. So if you was expecting an over-the-top reaction to this news, I'm just being real. I think the casting's pretty good. Well, as far as celebrity casting goes, other than Chris Pratt, but maybe you will prove us wrong. What's really weird is that Charles Martinet is in the movie, with cameo roles, which is a bit odd. It's like that terrible Ghostbusters reboot where they had the original actors playing different characters. It's just a bit weird. Everyone wants to see them playing the original characters, not a crappy cameo. Overall though, now that it's sunk in a bit, I'm really fascinated to see what they have here. Let's just pray it doesn't suck. I'm not overly optimistic though. I mean, Illumination aren't exactly known for making amazing movies, let's be honest. But before you've even got time to process that bombshell of information, Nintendo drop a Splatoon 3 trailer on you. I mean really at this point I was still shell-shocked from the Chris Pratt news that I couldn't even focus. It was all just a bit of a blur. I mean, it's Splatoon, it's mostly the same. You got this cool robot thing now, there's a grappling hook type item, and the single player looks like it might be more ambitious this time. But maybe not, it's hard to say because everything's so cryptic. Sometimes it looks like it might be more open and involved, and sometimes it looks like it might be the same as before. I don't know, Splatoon trailers are so weird, it's like having a bad trip. It's funny though, considering between this and Kirby, there's now 2 Nintendo games set in a post-apocalyptic Earth. Man, Nintendo really like that premise lately. You might as well get Mario in on it too next. But Mushroom Kingdom is actually the planet Earth 1,000 years in the future, or something like that. Hi, me Nintendo. And then, the direct ends with the most anticipated Platinum game ever made. Astral Chain 2! I mean, Bayonetta 3. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. These are really amazing games, by the way. Like, top tier 10 out of 10 shit. I'm only saying this because I know Nintendo fans don't step out of their comfort zone very much. These games really should be selling gangbusters, but it feels like they're barely hanging on by a thread, so yeah, no doubt this game will be amazing, and the hair looks pretty cute this time too, I'm just saying. And that's it, that's the Direct. So, what's my takeaway from all this? Well, 3D Kirby stole the show for me. The Mario movie is fucking bizarre. I'm low-key pretty hyped for Mario Party, and Chocobo GP is about to dethrone Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as the best-selling Switch game. So all around, a good director for a solid 8.47397, 5 out of 10. Bye! Oh, hold up. Just got some new information coming in. Oh shit, it's news about the voice actor playing the Goombas in the Mario movie. This is exciting, isn't it? I'm gonna be the first to break the story. It's James Corden.